Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where last episode we finished off our sweep in the Longlai night by following the woman in the kimono for a chat, as we then returned to the inn to speak to Judith looking after Yumé. With our exploration done, Van decided to check out his old dojo on his lonesome, or at least try to, as the rest of Arkride Solutions followed him into an unexpected meeting, with former President Rocksmith calling it home as one of the instigators of our holiday trip, ending the night afterwards with unexpected events. Whoa, I wonder why it's so thick. Great, fog. Alright, there was fog out in Longport when his friends were...
I can't find her anywhere. Maybe she's gone into the boys' room?
Huh? What's that all about? What's up?
I don't see her.
We heard what's going on. She hasn't been in our room either.
Nor is she anywhere in the communal area.
Who isn't? What's going on? What's all the noise first thing in the morning? Wait, where's the kid?
I'll check just in case. Yumé hasn't been in your room, has she? She was supposed to be sleeping with us, but when we woke up, she was nowhere to be found.
They checked with the inn staff just in case, but they were told that Yumé hadn't been sighted anywhere on the premises. After learning this, they decided to split up and search the town. We're gonna head out now, but I want you to stand by at the inn in case anyone tries to get in contact. If you learn anything from the police or the guild, call us right away and let us know. Understood. I'll see if I can find anything on the Owl network while I wait. Please do all that you can to bring it back safely. We will. She's one little troublemaker, isn't she? Maybe she just had so much energy she's decided to work it all off. Doubtful. She seems too well behaved for that. Yeah, Mum's brought her up right. I'm sorry for dragging you into our problems again. We're kind of ruining your vacation, aren't we? Not at all. We spent a lot of time together yesterday, so I'm as worried about her as you are at this point. Thankfully, I don't think it'll take us that long to find her with this many people. Those two robots, Theo and Zeros, was it? Seem like they'll be a big help in the search. Yeah, the sensors those things have got are something else. She's in town, they'll find her. In the meantime, we're going to go around asking people if they've seen her just in case and see if we can find her that way. Do you have some useful app on your Zypher that'll help find her? Yes, it's Find My Yumé. Nah, it's just that something's up with the Holo I use. She just stopped responding to me this morning. Can't even get her to appear now. That's weird. So it might have happened overnight. Anyway, let's get to work. Okay, got it. Oh wait, I need to put these on first. Ah, the perfect disguise. Judith has joined the party. Van's holocore was changed from Mare to another holocore. You can change your holocore by pressing triangle in the orbit menu. Hey, you can't just take my... I just got, like, new versions of it. Well, okay then. Time to sweep in the fog. Judith is with us. Judith is with me, very specifically. The only two walking around with us as well. A top film actress who has charmed fans all over with powerful performances. She has a job beneath the surface that she keeps hidden, operating in the shadow. The real question... Oh, go Grimcat. Strength up. Nice. The real question for me, of course, is... paranormal activity. Possession, puppeteering, or an alluring force. Whatever it is, Mare's gone too. It wasn't just glowing because of the... Oct-Geneses glow? Questions, queries. It's not Mare that's like somehow in Yumé. Then why would they walk off? It's just like, what's going on with Mare? I had the inn give me access to the security cameras that observe the area. I'm afraid that while I saw hints of Yumé on the camera, I was unable to find anything in the footage that would help us locate her. It's curious how she could evade cameras like that. Either way, I'm focusing on gleaning information from what we know. I'm very sorry about your missing child. Our lodge takes full responsibility for this failure of security. Apart from providing you with a pleasant, relaxing time, we've caused you such worry. We're all so sorry. I've taken the liberty of contacting the local police, the Tourism Bureau, and of course the Bracer Guild. I intend to continue searching myself as well and pray to the Heavenly Mother that we can find her safe and sound. I wasn't going to check my core until I actually needed to use it, but seeming I'm being like, what is it now? It's Salos. Espus is kind escort. A Holo core powered by a polite butler AI. Yes. Accuracy up, regen after acting. I mean, we could just let it level up. I don't know. Physical damage up. Defense ADF down? Berserker Blade. Karabia. What's wrong with you, Krabby thing? We were leveling up Otis at some point in time. The art's cast time down. It's pretty good after all. Magical damage up. We've got Garp. S-Craft power plus 60 and S-Craft recovery time 8%. Holo core that forgoes speech to boost its combat potency. Garp. Increases S-Craft power and lowers its cooldown when boosted. Also got Lorray. 150% EP cost and Ars power plus 60. I'm guessing the plus 60 is percent, right? And it's just left the percent off. Yeah, I'll stick with this one, Salos. We'll level it up. Sure. Kind butler. Yes. I'm sure you're very worried about your child. We've contacted the Tourism Bureau and the police. Our inn's employees will, of course, be helping you search and will also be ready to help safeguard her once she's returned. I'll go contact a few of my acquaintances as well. And just to hope we find her. I feel like Otis is like the one I'm supposed to have on people, to be honest. What does your one do again? Rain, EP usage down, regen, magical damage 22%. So, like, I feel like Otis is better. You cast more, get more magical damage out. You cast faster, equals more damage versus what you've got, which lowers your EP usage quite a bit when boosted. Which is nice. I mean, to be honest, I probably just need to change your stuff the most. Agnès for something else. And then we've got the up EP cost and arts power. That could also be one to go for. Arcana Force. And just go for crazy nukes.
Otis online.
Or I could switch both of them. Who needs healing? EP cost up. She's going to be out of EP in no time at all.
Holo core Lorray, now activated.
We've got lots of EP cut on you, but we're probably going to need...
Initiating maintenance. Initiating maintenance.
Absorbing arts. Chance of absorbing EP based on damage when using attack arts. Free water and 12 earth. Is there a cheaper version? No? Okay. Somehow I don't think I'm getting that then. Not on you anyway. Can't get it on this line instead. Why'd it have to be on the good line where I'm doing Arc Feather for extra damage? I mean, you could forego that. That is an option too. You get the water no matter what on one of them. You got your Mirage there, because that does... Does that do double on the line for Mirage? I can't remember if we figured that out or not. No, we've only got Mirage to 8. So we just have to get, like, yeah. Now's not a time for a bath. What? I've just finished morning prep, but I hear a child's gone missing. The inn is helping search too, so I guess I'll ask our provisioners and other folk I know if they saw anything. Aside from that, I'll hope and trust that she'll be found safely and get something warm ready for her return. That'd be very nice of you, thank you.
Do you need something? Please come again.
Who else is around the place? Anyone upstairs? I wonder what your one is, actually. Arts Devour, 90% chance to absorb magic. A Holo core powered by an intelligent young male AI.
Holo core O's, now activated.
O's. Okay. O's, it's O's. Physical damage and magical damage up. So it's a kind of defensive course, really. Or Holo core, sorry. Ah, morning bath is a wonder. Wakes you right up. Makes you feel vitalized. Especially an outdoor bath. Tasting that morning air while you gaze out of the mountains. Boy, I don't have the words for it. A shame I'm leaving tomorrow. I'd have liked to spend another night in this wonderful, restful place. I've never had the chance to slip into a hot spring right after waking up before, but it really warms away the sleepiness. We've still got some time, so maybe I could scope out a nice relaxing massage a bit later. This fog, though. Is this normal weather for Longlai? The guidebook did mention the occasional foggy morning. There's fog and fog, though. Yes. There's pea soup, that is. But there's the smell of fog. Strange, I hadn't heard of fog being common in this season. Still, this fog's kind of great. Fog, mist, it's all part of the travel experience. This isn't just about here, but you know, local shops should try selling the air. They're fogs and whatnot. They're souvenirs, right? Bottle it. Now then, I'm off to take care of the tea plants. Have to do what I can now for next year's crop. That fog might have been thick as soup this morning, but it doesn't seem to have harmed things much. If I start preparing things now, we'll have excellent tea next year too. Search for Yumé in the city. Okay, I took a nice warm bath, so time for another day of hard work. I'm a bit spooked about this fog though. I hope the tourists don't get lost. Kind of think of it, the Tourism Bureau was going on about a missing child, weren't they? I'll keep an eye out while I warn the visitors around here.
What'll it be for today? Thanks a bunch.
I'm pretty sure I checked this area, in case there were any vending machines, when we first started sweeping, but my paranoia always hits.
Don't often see fog this thick.
Days are going forward, after all. Well, I better figure out what to get my friends as souvenirs. The real problem is, those treats I thought would be great won't stay fresh long enough. And dried goods are a bit of a snooze. This is for my girlfriends, so I want to get them something sweet. Now, should I grab a manto or one of those rice-based food items for a quick breakfast? Oh wait, I better go get souvenirs for my co-workers soon. Can't buy anything that won't stay fresh. Wonder if they've got some dried goods, or maybe even a knick-knack or something. The fog's just awful. I was going to go harvest some bamboo from near the waterfall, but in this cloud bank, maybe not. The mountain roads will get perilous when you can't see well. Plus, I heard people were seeing strange monsters yesterday. Don't worry, everyone. I'll help you all create some great memories here in town, so there's no need to go out.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Is there really not any reason whatsoever? Is there still a mysterious person around here? Nope. Goodness, the fog is thick. It's not terribly common to see fog like this off the Kunlun Mountains in this season. Yet it's times like these that sharpen the senses, enough to feel even the faintest changes in the energy of the land. What? What is this bone-chilling sensation? I've trained it for many years, but I've never felt something like this. Ah, it's no good. I can't get a grasp on it. These martial artists and their special senses. The church courtyard is full of people. The mountains this morning are somehow... No, best not to say anything. The air of this place flowed so well last night, yet now I cannot help but worry. Okay then, it's a little early, but I'll get the store open. Need to make sure the folks who leave during the day can stop by. Oh yeah, I heard about a lost child. Gives me the willies thinking of in that situation. Longlai is a very safe place, but it's surrounded by mountains and there's some real monsters not that far from town. My daughter's at home now, but I'm still worried. Maybe I should try to keep a closer eye on her from now on.
Hello
Just
there.
thought of another thing.
Come again.
Maybe it's not possession, puppeteering, or allure. Maybe it's just Yumé activating Stealth Assassin Baby. I know she's 6. That's a baby. This fog's quite thick. The guidebook didn't mention fog being an issue in autumn. That said, the fog does add a wonderfully mysterious feel to this eastern cityscape. I wonder if this is just phenomenally rare. I wish I'd brought a camera. Maybe she's like a Terminator. The inn already informed the Tourism Bureau about your lost child. I've told our staff to contact you if they see her. We'll check all the places we usually see lost children. The storehouses, the unopened shops, places like that. I've got to open my shop for myself, but I'll keep an eye out as far as I can from here. Just tell me if there's anything else I can do. Maybe she's just doing Kia things. Please don't be doing Kia things. It's very troublesome. That's ridiculously troublesome. I do not need any of that. No Kia things, but I will upgrade your weapon to the Executor, a bladed whip that harvests the vanity of the wicked. I take it
I'll
you
be
mean
waiting for you.
The skin.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
I was just about to start morning prep, but the kid who was with you has gone missing. My son seemed pretty worried too. I'll be glad to offer any help I can. After all, what is hospitality if not helping visitors feel at peace?
I'm proud of all. It's been a pleasure.
I wonder if we can ask the president. Former president Rocksmith. God, you had to be down there, didn't you? Is it Fisherman Man? He's not even got his rod in hand. I heard about your missing child. Sadly, all I can say is that I don't know anything. I can tell you that I've been watching the river this whole time. If she'd fallen in, I'd know. Even the worst aside, the autumn river can give you a frightful chill. Still, I think we're safe from all of that, at least. I'll make sure to keep a close eye on the river for the time being. Come to think of it, the Revolution Festival is coming up next month, yes? The big one in the capital? I've been to the interior of the Republic a number of times, but never quite had the time to make it to the festival. I don't have any reason to rush back east, so perhaps it would make for a good change of pace to go see it this time.
Well,
To be honest, I think if she did fall in, you'd see her anyway. You wouldn't need to be that close to see it. Well then, time to open the shop. With this fog, I'm not sure how many customers I'll even get, but still, no point in whining about it. I'll just have to pull the customers in with my voice instead.
Looking is always...
come back for more anytime.
I don't know why you'd get less customers in a fog here, though. They're on holiday here anyway. What about the missing child? I've been speaking to people in town and ensuring no stone goes unturned. Especially with the thick fog this morning, I'm very concerned she might get in a traffic accident due to the awful visibility. If we haven't found any sign of her by noon, then, well, might be time to contact the Border Patrol and have them start searching as well. I'm just going to make you picture the kid being in a traffic accident. I feel that this is done as a big service. No. Why did you even say that? So what's going on at the church? Van, Judith, have you found anything? We checked to see if the temple has seen any sign of Yumé. Well, the looks of it, nothing useful on your end. Well, we can say for sure that she didn't come to the temple. We hit up the other attendees too. Yes, it seems the girl's likely to be your child was sighted early in the morning. I fear that information is now 20 minutes old. Damn, could be that she could have left town then. That would be bad. Even so, knowing what she did after could be critical. We can't run around like headless chickens. We need a clear picture of what happened. If we discover anything more, we'll be sure to contact you. May the Heavenly Mother guide us all. Yeah, thanks. Long-range scan found no traces of Yumé. No precedent for this failure exists. Theo suggests an update to related functionality may be required when the cause is determined. If we were playing hide and seek, Yumé would be extra good at being sneaky. Not a lot of people saw her though, so that means she can't have gone far, right? How bad this fog is, a sign from 20 minutes ago feels like it's worth piss. Damn it, if we can't find her soon, we're going to get chewed up and spit out by the old man when we get back. I think Paulette might have a bit of an issue too. The temple staff and I will help keep an eye out for your child. The tourism bureau and the police are also searching. We will keep in touch with them. I have faith that the Heavenly Mother will guide us. I encourage you not to lose hope. I will continue to ask our worshippers about your lost child. If the worst has happened, we'll be ready to help however we can. We can provide a great deal of medical aid. But we pray she is found safely above all else. Oh, Heavenly Mother, please show your wayward child your blessing.
Well, now let us all pray.
I guess the real question is, did the mysterious lady with the accent have anything to do with it? I don't know yet if I'll be staying here in the Republic or going back to try my best back east, even with my parents gone. But either way, I have folks who I've forged friendships with here in the Republic. Realizing that makes it a little easier to keep going, rather than just feeling like it's all hopeless. If I want to move on at all though, I think I do need to go back home so I can at least say proper goodbyes to my parents.
Let's see.
Alright, there shouldn't be a 4 SPG. Next month will be the Revolution Festival, so I thought I should go home, but this morning I heard something from an acquaintance. It seems they found some kind of rare something or other in the Free Cities, so of course I need to rush over there now. My acquaintances in Horacion will introduce me to a guide, so it should work out. I'll just need to be sure I'm back in time for the festival, and it'll be all another story to share with the kids.
No need to be shy now.
Well, if we're seeing you everywhere,
See you
does that
again.
mean next is Horacion, or do we read into that or not? I'll find out how to pronounce it at last. Hooray! Sounds like the eastbound train is scheduled to depart just before noon. The inn that puts me up for the night gave me their best wishes. I've got to do my very best on this. I'll go out, expand my horizons, and contribute everything I can. Longlai Station. Alright, doesn't the Transcontinental Railroad pass through here? I really doubt Yumé boarded the train alone, but still. Yeah, that said, it never hurts to ask. It is morning, and it's plenty possible that the fog is disrupting the train schedules, but it still doesn't hurt. Van and Judith talked to the station staff and discovered that, as they had thought, the fog had reduced the train traffic. With few passengers, these staff could say confidently that no one matching Yume's description had passed the ticket gate. Our girl is pretty recognizable. If she passed the ticket gate, someone would have noticed, I think. The buses probably aren't running yet either. Yeah, this is just a hunch, but I bet she wouldn't go outside the range of this fog. What is that?
Why, it's you. Enjoying a romantic rendezvous in the early morning fog?
Oh, so I guess this fog shows up during the day too, huh? Wait, you know her? Just someone I ran into last night. I must say, I don't believe this beauty is part of your business trip, is she? Clearly you are a man of high standards. Do I recognize you from somewhere, miss? Do you? And, I mean, you're pretty lovely yourself. That kimono is great. Your hair really goes well with the ensemble too. Do you work with clothes? Oh, no. This is a hobby, not work. My normal outfits are far stuffier than this. Now, if I may pry, you both seem troubled. Might I ask what's troubling you? Well, yeah, as it happens. Aha, I think I know the girl. About 6 or 7 years old. She had her hair up in an adorable ponytail. That's her, all right. Did you see her somewhere recently? As it happens, I caught a glimpse of her as I'd finished checking out my lodgings about an hour ago. She seemed to be having fun sniffing about the spring source by the riverside. I was going to approach her, a little girl like that, out on her own on a foggy morning. However, she was with a somewhat older boy who seemed a decent sort, so I assumed he could be trusted. Okay then, who was the boy? It was Senri, I believe. You may have met him. The boy is working as a guide. I recall he spends his time around the souvenir shop. Perhaps you should check there. Much as I'd be delighted to help you further, it seems my train's just arrived. Do forgive me, What? Thank you for your patience. The Edith-bound passenger train will be arriving momentarily. Due to the fog, the number of departures has been reduced. We advise passengers to ensure you board. Now, you'd best be off to find your girl. Who knows what sort of peril she could get into on such a day such as this. Yes, she heard the train coming from a distance away. This is Longlai Station. Longlai Station. This train will be stopping here for 10 minutes. All passengers. Just who the hell was she? She clearly wasn't some average woman. Worst of all, she didn't feel any need to hide it. Either way, we can just ignore that little question for now. Let's get over to the souvenir shop. We've got to catch that guide kid. Of course. Come on, let's hurry. I haven't checked the other places yet. But we've got one extra spot. Did I do well at the accent? Probably not. Last night there was a problem with the eastern rails, causing a delay. Everything's back in order though, so eastbound train traffic should resume this morning. I am sympathetic to the passengers who got delayed, but it's just a fact of life that you see this happen east of Longlai every now and then. I gather the rail company is trying to address the issue, but they haven't solved the fundamental problem, unfortunately. That being said, there's quite a number of people in the lurch this time. Last night, a lady from an MGO happened by. Professor Hamilton's been working to find the cause of the desertification and is bringing in help. Perhaps the Transcontinental Railroad still has some hope after all.
Well...
Let's check out the Brassiere Guild. Oh, Van, Judith! Have you found anything on your end? We've been having Zeros run around in search mode, but we've had little luck. We were just talking about that, as well as updating the Brassiere Guild with our findings. I got some eyewitness testimonies, but it's not enough to go on yet. If I can find a little more, then we can look it over. Sounds like you're a bust, though. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they have anything yet. We did file a formal request to search for her, though. Between the fog and yesterday's events, I have a very bad feeling about this whole thing. As it happens, Kazan and Gray are out on morning patrol. I did contact them, but... Kazan's back. No good, Drusilla. I went all the way to the waterfall and found nothing. Oh, good, you're here. That makes this easy. Unfortunately, all I can say is that there's no sign of your girl up to the waterfall. You came to that conclusion quickly. Any proof? Oh, come on. You know me. I was born and raised in the mountains. There was no trace of anyone else in the mountains but me. I even checked the path on my way back. I saw no sign of a child's footprints or any indicator she was there at all. Naturally, the next step would be to head out to the Eastern Highway. Well, as you heard, Gray's checking the Western Highway for what it's worth. But it doesn't seem like he's found any trace of your girl either. I see. Still, that does limit the number of places she could have gone. If she hasn't been to the waterfall or the highways, then either she's still in town or... We'll continue searching on our end. If she's gone out of town, the situation could get much worse. If she's not near the waterfall or the Western Highway, the alternatives are quite a bit more dangerous. I can't help but worry. Either way, we can't just run around with no clues. We need to get more info to focus our search. For sure. Let's keep looking around. If she's somewhere in town, she must be hiding somewhere people wouldn't try to look, right? But why though? She's definitely not the kind of girl who would hide on a whim for a prank. I'm really worried. At the very least, learning she likely didn't head to the waterfall or highway was worthwhile. But that just returns us to our question of where she did go. Woof. Zeros is also doing an analysis of record data to try to find traces of Yumé. The most bizarre thing is we haven't turned up anything on any search mode. That would be unbelievable under normal circumstances. I see. You might not be able to tell, but Kazan's got a real instinct for this sort of thing. I'm confident we can cross out the waterfall, which mostly just leaves searching the highway. Arkride, I'm sure you understand the situation here in Longlai, so you leave this to us and go search. Is Kazan upstairs? Where'd Kazan go? Get out there and search for... Useless bracer. I guess he might be needed for other things. There were no signs of a kid near the waterfall. Considering our trip out to the mountains last night, I hope you trust my instincts on this, yeah? Either way, I'm going out to check the Eastern Highway. Don't think she'll be out there either, but... I'll try to find a chance to go out to the area the rookie's covering too and help out.
Oh, I can't see anything ahead.
It's not that bad. Stumble, crap, fall. Alright, I guess it's up to former President Rocksmith's abode. What is this place? Well, let's say there's someone living out their retirement here and knows the land. Thought it might be wise to check in with them. Voice, you came back, did you? Oh no, Cody, that's not a polite way to treat our guests. Surely they came because they have some business. Well, Arkride, is the person with you... What? She can't be. The Judith Lanster. Why in the world would a top actress be with a Spriggan? I didn't fool him for a second. Shut up. More importantly, are you the former President Rocksmith? Why in the world Wait, someone living out their retirement? Oh, I dare say something must have happened, yes? Yeah, if you'll hear me out. That explained how Yumé, the granddaughter of Monmar's owner, disappeared mysteriously this morning to Rocksmith. Goodness, the bistro girl went missing. Hold on, you're familiar with Monmart, Mr. Rocksmith? Oh yes, that shop is quite well known among certain circles. To tell you the truth, I would stop by there for private business sometimes when I was still president. The owner knew I was, of course, but he was happy to turn a blind eye and serve me just like another customer. Man, small world, huh? I guess that would mean you definitely knew about my office for a while then. Ah, yes, it does mean that. Oh, with that said, I'd be more than happy to help find the little lady. I'm afraid to say no such girl has come anywhere near here. Considering the situation, however, that makes it all the more concerning. I hope this turns out to be nothing more than an ordinary missing persons case, but no one ever knows. Wait, the situation? What situation? Well, I'm sure Mr. Arkride has a sense of it already, but of late there's been an odd presence haunting Longlai. Or say, rather, haunting the entire region of Longlai. The guild believes it to be an unknown monster, and there's been a number of people who've noticed an unfamiliar presence in the mountains. I suppose that isn't the sort of comment you'd expect from a former president, huh? Let's just say I've seen many things in my time. Though perhaps it would be better to say I had to learn to accept and deal with the inexplicable not long before I retired. Ah, yeah, no surprise. He probably means the events in Crossbow and the Empire a few years back. Come to think of it, that monster who attacked me yesterday, it definitely didn't feel normal. Guess that wasn't just my imagination. Anyway, at least that makes it clear Longlai's in some deeper shit than we thought. We'll go check with other eyewitnesses, but thanks for cluing us in about the weird stuff. Yeah, my best wishes, Mr. Arkride. If we find or remember something of use, I'll be in touch. I will go get in touch with our various contacts then. If you would, Mr. Arkride, if you need help, you have only to ask. Yeah, much appreciated. A strange presence. You know, I did kind of feel something, so does this mean someone else is up to something here? Even if it doesn't, it helps to keep aware of it. It could be related to why Yume's gone missing. Anyway, we need to collect more information for now. Right. I'll be in charge of coordinating our search with the police and the border guard. Don't worry, I may be retired, but as you might guess, I've kept my contacts. Still though, Longlai isn't like other towns when it comes to getting lost. Be careful. I'll also join the search once I've gotten in touch with everyone I can. Mr. Rocksmith seems concerned about the situation around Longlai. Don't you dare let Mr. Rocksmith's goodwill go to waste, Spriggan. Gotta check out your place. This is a terrible place for a bedroom. Just thinking for a former president. Not being even on the top floor. And having the window like there with the bed right there. Someone just walk up and like, assassination. I mean, not to say that the entire everything here isn't just straight up open. But still. I don't know why I look at this place and go, yes. Former president, let's look for a way to... I don't know, security does seem to be lacking, but his garden's going really well. Look at this. It's missing a couple of pumpkins, though. Maybe he ate them. Good gardening there, Mr. President, former